Good morning, guys. I've got my notebook ready. I've got my pencil ready. Let's get going right away with our calendar. I have my blank page. Here's our calendar. Ooh, it does not quite fit, but close. We're gonna make it work. Okay, here we go. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, 12 months in a year. If I want to write the month of March like a number, what number would I use? I'm going to say 3. January, February, March. March is the 3rd month. So when I'm talking about the month of March, I can use the number 3. When I do the month, the day, and what comes at the end? Month, day, and year at the end. So I'm gonna put 3 for March. We need the number for today. This is way down here. We are at the last day in March. Let's go back to what we know. Let's start at the 13th. That was CTKJO day, the last day we were in the classroom together. Let's start at 13. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Today is the 31st day of March. So I'm going to put a 31 note down here. I'm also going to put it up here by where I put the day. So this was 3 for March, 31 for today, and our year is 2020. I'm going to put that in my notebook as well. I'm going to keep it on my calendar for now because I want to know about days of the week. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Let's find my today sticky. Here we go. Today, we'll make the elevator up. Ding. Today is Tuesday, the day that has already happened. Oops, there we go. The day that's already happened, that's yesterday. And the one that comes next, that one is tomorrow. Yesterday was Monday, yesterday was Monday, today is Tuesday, today is Tuesday, tomorrow will be Wednesday, tomorrow will be Wednesday, the first day of April. We will set up our April calendar tomorrow, and we have lots and lots of birthdays to put on there, as well as just some other things that we're going to talk about in our calendar tomorrow. In your notebook this morning, I'm looking for you to write month, day, and year. I have mine all set, just like that. The month, the day, and the year. For a math activity, today I'm going to ask you to use a hundreds chart. A hundreds chart, you can practice counting by tens and by fives and by twos, talk about odd numbers and even numbers. In my notebook, I just wrote numbers by 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Use your hundreds, I think it's a 120 chart that I gave you. So just practice working with numbers. See if you can write numbers all the way to 100. Practice writing by tens, practice writing by fives. Really up to you, how you want to use it. The hundreds chart has some ideas about how to use it as well. Word family today, I'm looking for the word family all. You could add one letter to the front. You could add more than one letter to the front, but I'm looking for word family all. If there's a different word family you want to practice, you're welcome to do that. Feel free. I just put all in a cloud and started my words below. If you want to use those in a sentence, that would be great. Awesome. Over here, I have some new sight words that I'm looking at today. Here are 6 little words you'll need. Here are 6 little words you'll need if you really want to read. If you really want to read. They, went, have, was, that, my. Know these words and you'll read too. Know these words and you'll read too. You're welcome to rainbow write them, use them in a sentence. I don't know if you might have one of these, Magnadoodle at home. You could practice writing them on a Magnadoodle, practice writing them with refrigerator magnets, practice them with Scrabble tiles. Do what works for you. So mine are right here in my notebook. I might rainbow write them. Haven't decided just yet what I want to do. I'm going to take us into one more little section in your notebook today. I did not give you a lot of direction yesterday with reading, and I want to do a little more with that today. So we're going to talk about this big word here. This big word here is the word prediction. Good readers, when they're reading a book, they look at the cover, they look at the title to make a prediction that would make sense with what they're going to read. We're going to talk about making predictions in the books that we read. Oftentimes when I'm making a prediction, I start with the word I think. Here is just my guess based on the title and based on the pictures, what I think the story will be about. And I can talk about what's going to happen at the beginning of the story, the middle of the story, at the end of the story, and then compare that after I read. Was I right? Was I not right? Here I've got a little prediction crystal ball. I predict. Making predictions. Here's what I think is going to happen at the beginning of the story, the middle of the story, and at the end. When I'm done reading, I can go back and check my prediction. I would like you to practice a prediction, either a story at home, or I have a story that I'm going to share with you today. My story is one of my favorites. This is Farfalina and Marcel. It's by Holly Keller. And we're just taking a look at the cover. I'm trying to decide, is this a fiction story or a nonfiction story? And are there any clues that could help me with my prediction or my guess about knowing if this is fiction or nonfiction? I'm going to really read the pictures. Can I talk about what the setting is? Can I read the characters' faces? How do they feel? What do they think? Who are the characters? What kind of problem could they face? So those are the things that I'm thinking about as I'm looking at the beginning. Who are the characters and what is the setting? In the middle, what is the problem that might happen? And at the end, how might that problem be solved? I want you to take some time. You can either do that with my story, Farfalina and Marcel, or choose a story from at home. But today I want you to practice making a prediction. In my next video, I'll read Farfalina and Marcel. I don't think I have enough time in this one to read it here. So make your prediction, write it down, draw a picture if you want to, make your best guess. Just tell somebody if you'd like to just make your prediction, talking to somebody after we have read the book. Then go back and tell me what happened at the beginning of the story, the middle of the story, and the end of the story. We'll talk about some of those retelling strategies in my next video as well.